Hello, YouTube. It's Ari May here. I am back for part 3 of my story. Didn't want this to continue into three parts, but it looks like it might continue into 4 parts. I may be rambling on too much, but I was really want to get my story out there, tell a lot of people about it. Yeah. Alrighty. So I was talking about in December. It was 2 weeks, right around 2 weeks before Christmas. My depression really started sinking in, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to do anything. And I didn't really tell too many people what it was about, but I told people well, I thought people called me gay, and I thought I could be gay. That was just me telling them I didn't really want to dig really deep down to what it was because I wasn't really ready. I wanted to ease into it. I was 16 at the time, by the way. This was December of 2012, and so for a few weeks I was so depressed. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to eat. All I did was sleep. I laid around. I ended up losing. It was 15 pounds in a few weeks. I was 150 and went down to 135. I didn't do anything. And maybe eat chips here and there, but that was really it. So after those few weeks, I ended up going to therapy a few times, and I actually felt a little bit better about myself. So I was like, okay, whatever. New Year's coming, and what a big year it was about to be. 2013. It was a life-changing year for me. I was turning 17 that year. I got my driver's license. Met a lot of new people. I'll get into that in a minute, though. But near the end of 2012, I was able to shake it off. It was right before Christmas. I was able to shake it off, and I'm like, okay, holidays are coming up. Let's be happy. Let's just be happy for the coming year. Oh, also, I wanted to rewind a little bit. Over the years of 2010, 11, and 12, I grew my hair out really long. I used to put it in ponytails and pigtails all the time, and I let it grow out for a little while. But once me and my ex broke up, I shaved my head. I wanted to be a completely different person. Okay, I just wanted to cover that. I forgot to cover it in the last video. I forgot about it until now. Anyways, I'm going to skip into 2012. In 2012, I met one of my best friends. Me and her, we don't get to see each other as much these days, but we always know that we've been the closest friends. We may not see each other all the time, but when we do, it's like we never missed a beat. Her name's Felicia. Big shout out to you, Felicia, for always being a good friend over the years. But in 2012, my one friend Haley invited me to the movies with all of them. It was her, my new friend Felicia, and her little sister. So we all ended up going to the movies, and it was such a fun time. Me and her, we ended up becoming so close. We clicked like that, and we were great friends. So after that, that night, now I'm skipping to the following year, 2013. I met another one of now she's one of my best friends. Her name's Sarah. Big shout out to you, Sarah. Me and her have been so close for over 3 years now. It was sometime mid-January of 2013. It was, I think, January 17th is the exact date. Call me crazy, but I remember the dates me and my friends met. Me and Felicia ended up meeting on December 29th. I'll just throw that out there. Anyways, we ended up we met through my friend Anthony. He and his longtime girlfriend of 3 years broke up the previous year. That was when my circle started really changing. And he started talking to the girl Sarah, and we ended up becoming really good friends, and we ended up we clicked. We were inseparable. We were the best of friends. We got each other. Anytime something was wrong, we were always able to pick up on it, and we were just the best of friends. She's been such a good friend of me over the years. And in 2013, that was my year I really started becoming, I call it my party year, because when I was 16, getting ready to turn 17, I really started partying, and I started drinking a lot and going to a lot of parties. Around where I live, they have a lot of field parties. I started going to a lot of those. I started going to frat parties, just any party I could find with my friends and we could go to, we ended up going to. I ended up going to my first concert that year. I started really experiencing a lot of new things. And that year was the year, I really started expressing it a lot more to people. And, I started having friends, they do my makeup. My friend Sarah, she would paint my nails sometimes, and I would just say, it's for fun joke and whatnot. Then my one friend, I can't remember who it was, but she ended up coming over to my house. This was in July. And she ended up, she gave me a complete makeover. It was the first time I ever had a wig on. It was the first time, I was fully dressed up, and I was just happy as can be. I was just oh my God, I can't believe this. I felt so happy. It was the first time I felt at peace with myself. I was just like, I looked in the mirror, took pictures, and I was just like, this fits. I was like, okay, it's something. I'm starting to get somewhere with all this. In the meantime, while this was all happening, I was still having all my friends call me what they used to call me and whatnot, like just the girl names and everything. But what else? Yeah, I just became a partier. I really started partying. I started doing a lot of things I never did before, going to concerts, partying, doing all that crazy stuff. It was fun, just not what I was used to. I met a lot of new people over 2013. In April, me and my ex Abby, we decided to really try to patch things up and get back together. But it wasn't meant to be. None of my new friends got along with her at all, and we dated for probably about a month and a half. We went to a dance together. My cousin was in a JOTC program at the high school we went to, and we ended up going to a dance. He went dance with like he was able to bring guests, so we bought tickets and we went and everything. It was a disaster night. I ended up having to take her home early. I don't want to get into that. Anyways, we ended up getting back together, but then we had a really, it was a Memorial Day weekend 2013. We had a really bad fallout. That was me and my cousin, his girl, he brought down, got into a big fight because something happened with her and someone else, and just, it was a crazy weekend. And it was where just we called it quits, and we would talk on and off for the next, till last year, and just, we never got anywhere. We just finally called it quits. I eventually told her about my true me, and she just didn't have any interest in it, so we closed the book in 2011, my book with Abby, closed, finally. Anyways, we're in summer of 2013 now, and a lot of just things have changed. I met a lot of new people, and I'm just gonna skip to the end of the summer because, like I said, just a lot started happening over the summer. Me and my cousin Corey, who were always close, we got into a very big fallout that summer. We didn't talk all year, all summer long, because somebody he was involved with. It was a big mess. Anyways, into fall now, and one of my friends got involved with this girl. My friend Cody got involved with this girl, and me and those two became really close. All three of us were together all the time. That we were always partying. We were always just doing whatever, always getting something crazy. And I really expressed like who I was to her. Like I always told her who I was, and like I was really expressive about like who I was towards her. And near the end of that year, well, like we all worked at Fright Farm together, so like we all experienced Fright Farm. We always go to parties after Fright Farm was over. We'd get out on the weekends at like 1 or 2 in the morning. We'd find a party till like 5 or 6 in the morning, drive home, and just continue everything over. So, and then like all of October, all of November, and then all of December, and I had found out that she had told a lot of people about like who I was and what I was like, how I acted. And I mean, I wasn't mad because like I wanted everyone to find out eventually. I wasn't ready for some people to find out. Like I was really scared that a lot of people found out. I was like, oh no, what are they gonna think? Are they gonna like stop being my friend and whatnot? My friend Sarah, she had already known because like she had painted my nails a lot. And she did my makeup once before, and like she told her, and she told a lot of my other friends who like knew, and some of them knew, some of them didn't know. Some of them thought something was different about me, but like she told them just like how I acted and whatnot, how I acted like a girl and all that. And like it scared me, but I mean I wasn't mad they found out. I just wasn't ready for them to find out. So me and her, we still remain good friends to this day. We've been good friends ever since. She's a very good friend of mine. Let me think. Okay, we're in 2014 now. I'm going to continue this into part 4. Keep following along for my story, and this is Ari May here, and I will see you all in part 4. Okay, bye.